Hello, welcome back. So, I'm here exploring FreeCAD, surfboard design, using Silk again. There's a few things we have going on. To start, this is more or less my last design. I don't know, this actually isn't really that good, but this sort of expresses the geometry that I'm working with like this. But this has been creating me problems, particularly this three-sided bit. So there's kind of been some question about how do I get this to work the way I expect and or how Silk expects. So basically it's gonna come down to this. I'm gonna try to link this in the description. Search Edward Mills on YouTube, Edward Mills Silk. He's been producing a tutorial series. This has been in development for, it must be 10 years now. I think he says a lot of this stuff was possible in 2017. And so I'm studying this object that Edward has created. And there's different ways you could think about this. But it's basically a cube, like a dice, or a die, rather. And so it's got 6 sides. And then when I'm thinking about this with a surfboard, I need more complexity than this. So how can I derive at this complexity? And part of this, the start of this, is very much circular, circumferal. It's this bit that's circular. I think there's actually only 2 pieces here, more or less. 2 circles, 2 sets of 4 surfaces. 1, 2, 3 on the back, 4th on the top. And then there's only 1 more surface on the top and bottom. And it's been confusing to me how these triangular bits were being produced as a result of all this. So I started sketching it out because I'm trying to kind of work in a 2D plane. So this is what we would get a result like this in a 2-dimensional space. And I'm thinking I should be able to cut that off like this to more or less produce the surfboard. But I still need more complexity. And so I'm trying to look at how can this work. See, things just start getting weird because these aren't blending in a rational way when it's coming to this. So then I thought I might need some sort of a geometry like this, and then I could be able to blend these together and blend this. But then part of what I didn't realize is this would actually be a blend, and this could be a blend. But see, this triangle part still just gets weird in here. What was this? I don't remember what I was doing. Okay. And then I'm looking at this, like, what if then could I do this somehow? Does this make sense? And then I'm breaking it out. Okay, well, there seems to be this thing where I'm splitting this down the middle, which isn't actually making sense. Or this is like a single piece. See, it's just confusing how this stuff works. Because you're taking this surface that's attached to another surface. I think these were actually an earlier version. This must look kind of like a cube. I still want to create my own silk tutorial because it's confusing. So then I'm going with this. Maybe we need this thing down the middle. Right? Because I was splitting it here, but I think I need to spread this out and split. We have a flat. There's a couple of reasons why this could work out. And it's confusing how the blending stuff is supposed to work, but I think I more or less worked out what I need to do, and I think I can produce this on a 2D plane where I think this is all going to make sense, that I can produce these. So I need to use this as a guide. But this is weird. I might not fully understand what I'm trying to achieve. But let's start building this out in silk. I'm gonna start by just deleting this. We're gonna delete all this stuff. I'm gonna start deleting this. What are these? Okay, well let's delete this. I'm gonna delete all of these too. I'm just gonna go one. I think this is gonna be like this. Put it, well, we'll start it here. Technically this is not silk, right? We need a sketch XY plane. We'll just stick to the XY plane, and I'm gonna stick with this. Well, let's see. I just know we have that. save this. B2. And then let's just test this out of the gate. Boom. Okay, it is working. We should rename these sketches. I think we can just stick to the most simplest forms here. So I'm thinking I need somehow okay. I think we need to do this. That's fine. I'm just going to do the loops. That actually is not going to work. Let's do these. That, and then we will do doesn't really matter, does it? All right, and then I need to do oh yeah, there's a whole other layer to this that I'm kind of missing. gonna go like this. I'm gonna go this way with it. This is not an instructional video. I'm exploring. I'm not telling you what to do. Don't take this as some sort of instruction See, because these are connected. That's connected to that. This probably. I have this first. maybe I can. Okay. This might be more complicated than I needed. This is essentially what I would be needing. So this is actually kind of making sense. Yeah, these all have to flow together in order to... These will all be able to flow together. So in a way, I'm gonna save this. Should almost be straight lines if possible. This is kind of difficult to edit. But I gotta wrap my hand around how this could become curvature. Like part of the, well, let's just start with this being solid like this. Less complicated, so I just want to see one. I'm already, just because I almost need to just have a sketch that's So open recent. This might update check again. First document. I didn't remember seeing an update check. It's okay. As complicated as I need it to be. So essentially we'll have this. Okay, let's just delete them all. Come on, why do you keep doing that? horizontal. Input this and that. This is actually going to be that's the outline. It's not that simple, is it? See, I'm not sure about this one. Let's do. This should be connecting to this. And the sad thing is, I have a feeling this is like logical, which is for all the work that I've done in the curves workbench, which is getting into illogical realms. It's so crazy to be like, wow, this is actually logical. Wow. Let's go. Okay. So this makes sense to me. Let's save this. C2. Right? So now we start creating all the... These are sketches, right? So let's... Boom. This is actually silk work. We need to start doing... Okay, see? Yeah, so we don't have any fancy triangle BS. Oops. Okay. Okay. Drop that in the silk. What? These are all supposed to be inside of silk. And this would be 7. 8. It's clever. Okay, so then we don't need these. We don't need these. We're gonna need these. And for my purposes, see, this is very interesting here. So what I think is I can turn these off. He's all like, dude, I can make a video about this. sitting here staring at this for a minute. And kind of what I'm seeing here. That's kind of hard to see. So I've been wondering, can I produce, can I move these lines? Can I eliminate these two lines? And just have this line. Like this will get moved here. Ultimately, I think we need to leave it like this. And I don't think I can really do blending here. This is a curious part right here. But already we do have all the surfaces, right? And I should be able to get a curvature of this. So this kind of proves that I can get this outline curvature of the surfboard, which I've sort of been expecting and trying to do with curves and the Gordon surface. This kind of hasn't worked out. So I don't really need to blend this. So I think this doesn't get blended. So what we need, yeah, this will blend into this. And this will blend into this. Same, this will blend this way. It doesn't blend into this. So I'm gonna actually be deleting these. They're not necessary. These will be necessary. All of this needs to be yeah, I don't really have any dialogues in this one. Circles. Alright, I'm gonna work on this in silence for a bit here. theory, I don't need that. I don't want this on right now. This could associate to that. this should be the basis that I can use. Yeah, this is a little bit weird, but I think we'll figure this out, how this has to be. This might get weird. I'll have to try it. But this should be about as smooth as I require. I'm trying to think of problems, so to speak. It is that this can be a little bit weird in here. This is just a support line, basically. We'll figure this out. Alright, so I'm gonna try again. Now that I understand how this geometry works to achieve this, I think it's fairly logical, and this should translate into a surfboard design. Something sketches this. I don't know. It's even just a. I don't know why it's acting like that. Why it would create that. I guess because this is pinching in or something. Very interesting. But I think this is what I need. We're not gonna really know for sure until we get the actual curvature of the surfboard and see how pretty much this bit is looking. What might end up happening? That can't really go to there. This can be the inline. See, like this is the inline. Let's make this one color. Appearance. Line color. This is the inline. This be So I'm also believing that with this geometry, I won't need a control poly 6 along this outline. I was thinking I might need one here to define this, or even any of these. All of these could be potentially control poly 6, but I think that would complicate the potential to produce these geometries. And having this most complicated curve as two separate control poly 4s, which more or less is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This might actually have more fidelity than a control poly 6 anyways. So this shouldn't be problematic. I'm hoping with these both being B-splines, it should produce a fairly... I don't know, it's actually beautiful just to see that I can produce this. So yeah, tomorrow I think I'm going to go back to the regular surfboard. I have to start completely from scratch because this geometry is not in line. Normally I would just connect this. And in a way I wonder if I can. I wonder if I can use a control that I can use one of these. I'll rotate here. Does this have to be a 4x4? Doesn't really matter to me. There's no real skin in the game, or is that the phrase? Yeah. I don't know if I can. Doesn't really matter to me. This is slightly more complicated in terms of, in my mind, but it seems like if I was to turn this into a 3-piece, that would maybe, I can test that. That's what I should probably do next. money gets involved. So I think I'm just gonna avoid this. I don't know. I think I need to try to replicate this. Should I do it now? Man. So we have that doesn't really matter. We're gonna need Okay, let's try this out. Select them all. Where you need to make. So I'm going to be deleting this and this. This and this. We don't need these. We need this. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I can get what I want out of this. I don't think I can. Three control poly objects. Control poly force should only touch it there. From a distinct angle, select third edge, following along the second edge. The order is left, bottom, right. So it should be this way. Okay, maybe we can do this. With a... Let's see what can we produce here. this. See, like, how are you supposed to connect this? It doesn't, because those aren't connected. See, we're running into a problem here, right? Because I can get a 3x3 out. Shoot. What if I snap that? Can I get a 3x3? No, because it's not connected. I could get a 3x3 out of this, right? I can get a 3x3 out of this. I can get 3x3 out of this. And if I connect those, see, I'm left with this little thing that I can't work with, as far as I can tell. There's probably something like this. Yeah, this is like 3 corners. But how do I manage this, right? I'm gonna have this little hole here that there's nothing I can really do about. As much as it looks like it should work, I just can't figure it out. It just doesn't have the blend capacity like this does. So I'm gonna give this a shot and see what kind of curvature I can produce to see if it's satisfying or not. I may need to add a third blend the interior. I can just see that there may be a potential for the need for a third, but we'll see. And so I'm just gonna experiment with this. This just might be a little bit fun. I might have to yeah, because I can't tell because there's no actual curvature in this, so technically it's working, but like this is just going to be kind of freestyle, these two. this is going to be the actual line. And then these are slices. So this will be inside. Alright, well, based off of this information, I have to try this. This is like a feature request or something. I learned enough. Let's save this as kind of cool. I'm just gonna give, yeah, we're gonna stop here. This just doesn't seem to work. No matter how I fiddle with this triangle piece, I can't seem to get a blend in here. I can work it this way. I think I can make this work. We're gonna put this to the test. I don't know if when the next time I work on this. Yeah, it's been a pretty productive week, so the learning, experimenting, I understand how Silk works a lot better now. We may be able to get try this way. See what I can produce with this. See what we can do. Okay. And this. See, this is a. This is gonna be. I think I actually have to program my. Have to write the macro to be producing the control polyphores from mixtures. It's going to be crucial. We'll see what happens. I'm going to have to produce this because it's going to be crucial to the production. Yeah. So it might be 2 or 3 days. It depends on how long it takes me to produce the macro. It shouldn't be that long though. I've done the harder work to make the control poly 6. Control poly 4 is much simpler. So this should be much easier. I think it'll take me an hour to make that macro, and then we can go ahead and resume with testing this. That's where I'm at right now, because I have to do this in 4:3, not just like I could go to a B-spline 2-dimensional version of this, but it's not really going to help me because it's all the complexity of the actual surfboard curvature that's bothering me with its challenging the CAD programs. Alright, I'll see you next time.